Which San Jose neighborhood is right for you? When I meet with home buyers, many are not clear on which neighborhood or factors are important to them. So today we're going to talk about the top 10 factors you should consider and all the different neighborhoods around San Jose. So let's get into it. There's so many factors to consider in this area of San Jose, so many different unique neighborhoods, and San Jose is huge. Do you realize the city limits of San Jose cover 180 square miles compared to Santa Clara of 18 square miles or Campbell of just 5.8 square miles? San Jose is huge. So there is a lot to consider and a lot of trade-offs to think about. Silicon Valley is considered. It's a grouping of a lot of different cities squished together. So if you're not actually looking in the city limits of San Jose, you might consider Campbell or Santa Clara, Los Gatos, Saratoga, Cupertino as some of the other popular Silicon Valley cities. So let's get into a San Jose neighborhood map and talk about the different areas and factors that you should consider and decide which are most important to you. First, let's start on Google Maps to get an overview, and then I'm going to drive you to different areas around town to see these top 10 factors you should consider and rate in importance for you. So here you see the city of San Jose is really huge. It is this area in the dotted line. If we zoom in a little bit, you'll see there are so many different cities that border it. Los Gatos, Campbell is almost completely surrounded by San Jose. There's Cupertino and Mountain View and Santa Clara, all popular areas of Silicon Valley. Now, San Jose really sticks out because it is one of the most affordable areas of Silicon Valley. So if we zoom in even further into San Jose, you're going to see all the different neighborhoods popping up. There's East Foothills, Alum Rock, Evergreen, East San Jose, parts of Blossom Valley here, Cambrian. This area here near downtown is Willow Glen. There's West San Jose. There's down here at the bottom, there's Almaden Valley, and this section of Blossom Valley versus this section of Blossom Valley. So many different areas and trade-offs to consider. So in this video, I'm going to go over 10 unique factors you should consider. I want you to come up as we're going through this with your list of the top 3 to really help you focus your home search. Once you have your top 3, you can sit down with my team and ultimately come up with the right neighborhood that fits your budget and your top 3 important factors. So come along with me. I've got our keys. Let's go for a drive. Okay, as I go through this top 10 list, keep in mind your perspective of how long you're going to live in this property. I recommend you live there at least 7 years, and that's based on data, so definitely check out the video where I go over that information. But if you're thinking 7 years ahead, please rate these top 10 items with your top 3 highest priority. So the first one is, do you want to live near a downtown? Maybe a cute, quaint downtown like Willow Glen, or possibly a busy, bustling downtown like San Jose, the heart of San Jose. There's other great areas in Campbell and Los Gatos that have downtowns, and don't want to miss out on Cambrian Park Plaza, which is working on building their own unique downtown. I've got a video on that. Check that up above. Item number 2. Do you care if you live on a tree-lined street? Maybe you're looking for the beauty of the seasons changing, or you're tired of living among a whole bunch of buildings and just want a little more piece of neighborhood feel. Definitely check out tree-lined streets in West San Jose, and Willow Glen are really known for this feature. What about parks? Parks are really popular for people who have families or pets. Did you know Almaden Valley has 12 parks just in its zip code? City of San Jose has many parks as well as other surrounding cities. Maybe you're interested in just dog parks. Well, that's another feature. A couple of my favorite dog parks are Butcher Dog Park, the Los Gatos Creek Trail Dog Park, and Jeffrey Fontana Dog Park. Number 4 is schools. Now, this typically hits the top 3 list for a lot of the clients I'm working with. And that is one of the reasons why I work a lot in Almaden Valley and Cambrian, because those areas are known for top-rated school districts with great homes of good value. To understand a little bit more about school scores, check out greatschools.org and their 1 to 10 countrywide school rating. Many homebuyers looking in the San Jose area are looking for schools rated a 7 or above if that's an important top priority factor. Curious about the top school districts? Check out my video on that. Criteria number 5 is backyard or lot size. This is really important to consider. Do you like to entertain? Do you barbecue? Do you love to just sit outside and enjoy the California weather? If you've got family members that like to play ball or pets that like to run around, maybe a backyard is a really important factor to you. How big does it need to be? Those are things that you really want to document, and maybe it's top priority for you. So mark that down if so. Item number 6, newer construction or not. Most of San Jose was built in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. So most of the homes are older, though many of them will have been nicely updated and remodeled. But if you like higher ceilings or a different style construction with more modern electrical, etc., then you might want to consider newer construction. There are many areas throughout San Jose where developers have put a lot of money into putting new construction and making great properties available. Definitely check out downtown San Jose, North San Jose, Berryessa area, and Blossom Valley has some really great places that have been very developed as well. Point number 7, does the style of home matter to you? Would you like a unique, fun, cute character home like you can find in Willow Glen? Or do you want the standard California single-story rancher that you find in most of San Jose and Santa Clara, Cambrian, Willow Glen? What is important to you? Or do you want a newer, larger, multi-story home, maybe a 2-story or tri-level home that you find in Almaden Valley? Think those through if it's important to you or not. Point number 8, what is your outdoor lifestyle like? Do you like to go on a walk during the day? Do you walk your pet? Do you like to go hiking or have trail access? There are many parts of San Jose that have great opportunities for hiking trails, walking paths, pet areas. So you definitely want to keep those in mind if that's an important factor for you. Point number 9, walkability. Is it important for you to get home after your day of work and be able to walk to dinner or walk to the grocery store or maybe walk to the neighborhood schools? All of those factors can be a top priority for some people, especially if you have relatives visiting. Maybe your relatives come and they don't drive. You want walkability for them to enjoy and be able to get out while they're visiting you. If that's important, again, mark it on your list. Point number 10 is going to be commute. I put this on the last of the list because this has really changed over the pandemic. Many high-tech employees here in Silicon Valley are only going into the office a few days a week. Maybe you only have to go 2 days or 3 days. If that's the case, maybe the commute isn't quite as important as it used to be for you. So maybe you're willing to do a 45-minute commute or even longer. I just had a home buyer buy a single-family home in Gilroy because they could not find a single-family home in their budget in San Jose, and they only have to drive to the office twice a week. So for them, it was a great option. And then we got to pull all of those factors together, of course, into your budget. This is where it's really important to sit down with your local real estate agent and my team to understand what is the best neighborhood to meet all of your top 3 criteria as well as your budget. So do you have all of your top 3 written down and mark that off the list? Next, I want you to watch the top 5 home buyer mistakes so that you make sure you don't make any of those moving forward. And you want to get your list of actual property needs written down as well. Your agent should work through that list with you. How many bedrooms must you have? Do you need a garage? What kind of laundry situation do you need? All of those are important factors once you've identified the neighborhood to help find the right house.